What's up, fuckers? We fucking blow.
I don't know why I think that's so funny. The one
It's
time
fucking
we waited
hilarious.
forever, and we didn't decide who was gonna say it.
Yeah, I love how you all start the show every time with "What's up, fuckers."
We have to. We're gonna keep it going forever.
I feel like you all might need like an intro song though.
We're gonna
Like,
put like
eventually.
intro like shit to put up
You
and
need,
like
like,
intro video
something.
in case we haven't started yet and it's just live.
Yeah,
Love all that shit. And also Nick Hayden is not here. He is absent from our presence.
But we love him.
Yeah, but we love him. But Hutch is filling in for the audio duties.
obviously this is the sultry voice of Chandler O'Brien.
Yeah, we do have with us Chandler O'Brien.
Yeah, I probably should have said something about it.
Yeah, we
Sorry.
probably should have mentioned that we had your ass. But yeah, Chandler O'Brien's here with us today. We're gonna talk about some random shit and it's gonna be a good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy gave me my gambling addiction. Chandler O'Brien. No, I'm just playing.
But Chandler,
Yeah,
how's your week gone so far, buddy? It's only been 2 days, but
It's been 2 days. Well, Monday I didn't tell you all this. Monday I was coming back from Hocking Hills, Ohio. I was camping. So I stopped. You go through Cincinnati. So I stopped in Cincinnati at Jack's Casino, and it's a beautiful, beautiful
nice?
casino.
Colin
It's
said it was
really,
nice.
really nice. It puts Horseshoe and Belterra to shit. Like I mean, those are the only two I've been to. And I lost $120.
best casino we've ever been to.
I've been there twice and I've lost both times. But then anyway, today I just had a fixin' for my gambling addiction. So I decided to go to the new place, Derby City, right there on Popular Level, and just walked around. I looked at all the slots. They don't have any slots that are at Horseshoe. None at all.
That's
None at all?
They're all random, different games. None that I've really seen. I saw like maybe
Were there any
maybe
quick
two.
hits?
No quick.
Yeah, were there any
no
quick hit
quick-
machines?
no
That's my
quick
favorite
hits.
shit.
Yeah, no quick hits.
That's my shit, ladies and gentlemen. That's the
I
one I
basically
won.
I played a game called Wild Poker, and I ultimately came away with $420. So
And you came away.
yeah, I walked away, which is good.
That's good.
I had about 500, and I walked away after giving about 80 back to the machine. But I played for about 2.5 hours, just trying to kill time before this podcast.
Yeah.
I wanted to go with you, but I had fucking physical therapy.
Money made.
So that's why
is
we're
what it is.
that's why we're going to the boat after this.
Yes. I forgot to say also, my physical therapist was Brian Brom's cousin.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
huh?
He was talking about how he went to St. X and shit and how he didn't start quarterback because he was back up to Teddy. And Will Stein.
Damn.
Yeah, we never forget him. Anyway, yeah, we're going to the boat after this.
Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna turn my 420 into something greater than that.
I just want to turn any money into anything, please.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Except for negative money.
On, like seriously.
I've got to stay away from the roulette table though if we go, because
Are you
I've
fucking shitting
I've just
me?
seen, like, I might do the video roulette because I've never done that.
I'll do that one all damn day.
Yeah,
That's the one
I
we
haven't
played
done the
on.
video roulette.
If
But like,
we could walk away like you did, we'd be okay.
yeah, see, that's what
We were
really
up-
comes down to.
No, but twice. Like this is on separate occasions.
We put in 20 last time we went, and we were both to 100. He put in 40, and we were like, we can win more though.
We were over $100. And we were like, yeah, we can turn it.
See,
So kill
that's-
ass.
At Derby City today, I put 40 in. I literally hit a $2 spin. It was penny slots, 200, and I instantly won. My total was $151, and I cashed out immediately. And I had another 20 in my pocket, and I put that in, and that was what I was playing with because I was already up. Like I fucking won $110.
Why are they called penny slots when you're not betting pennies?
But you are. You're betting in amounts of pennies.
But you're betting $2 at a time though.
Yeah, why wouldn't they
the
call
minimum's
it like
like
a quarter and a nickel machine or something?
Well, they do have quarter and nickel machines too.
how much are the bets on those? $15
Yeah.
a piece.
It all just
Goddamn.
depends. They have less lines. Penny slots give you an opportunity for more lines and more possibilities, but that means you're risking more as well. It's harder to hit progressives. It's harder to get the bonuses, but when you do, you're rewarded.
Right.
But it's playing more lines. You think you should have more chance, but I mean, you can play. They have the high rollers table at Horseshoe where you can play $25 one line slot machines.
Well, whoever's playing that, why are they even there? I mean, like they have
That's
enough.
where the money. That's where the money is.
I wonder
You
they,
play-
have, they,
you
clearly,
play-
they clearly have enough
You
money
play
to go
you
play
play
that.
2 lines and you play $50 a spin. I mean, I know that's a lot of money, but if you've got $400, you just need one spin.
So I've been fiending, and it's going to be a little embarrassing, but I've been watching videos of like people playing that kind of shit.
Yeah, no, you're not.
So like these people will go in and put like $4,000 in this machine, right? And these spins are like $150.
Yeah, no, a lot of people conglomerize to do
That's
that.
what they
put
did.
they
It was
put a
big-ass
lot of
group of
money.
fucking
They put a
people.
lot of money together.
Everybody sat down and put like had
they
like
split
8
it at the
spins or
end.
7 spins or some shit. But they won so much fucking money.
The
And they
casino's
did.
sweating bullets when I see all those people
I
walking
know
out
it.
of
I
it.
guarantee it.
Oh man, but it's so rare when people do
Well,
it.
I mean, but like, it's rare that groups like that hit. You've got
Right.
to find the right slot machine. I mean, yeah, they might hit, but you might win your money back. I mean, yeah,
'Cause it's a big
so
group.
good. It's a big group.
You
It's a
really
lot of
gotta win some like
spins.
to come out like really just fucking like wow, like you gotta win some big ass money with that many people.
Yeah.
My mom today, I was talking to her about the boat and about you winning at the like Derby City games, whatever today,
Yeah.
and she was like, "I bet you were excited to hear that." I was like, "Yeah." She goes, she started laughing. She goes, "You get that from your fucking dad." She didn't say fucking though. But she goes, "You get that from your dad." I was like, "I know." And dude, you gotta be careful though. Like, we gotta be careful.
No, you see, well, the
I think he gets a
blackjack,
little worried.
the blackjack.
I'm not gonna be worried tonight because this is money that I didn't have in the first place. Now it's just there.
See, that's what
So-
the whole thing is. What you take to the boat is you have to take what you can lose.
Exactly.
Like, and if you take anything, you can't take anything more than that. And if you take anything less than that, you're lessening your chances of actually walking away with money.
Right.
You know, because you've got to bet money to win money.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
Nobody likes to hear that, but you have to bet money to win
A
money.
shitload for the
And a
most part.
shitload, and it happens. You've got to risk a lot to get a reward.
It is. It's just time too, because like
and
when
it's
you
time, and you've
that's
got to
what it
be
is.
patient.
'Cause more
the
money
most thing
is
too
time
is like
there.
I lost $80 real quick because I was up to 500 today, and I just got impatient. I should have walked away at 500, and I was
Right.
like, no, I can make this more. I got 50, and I hit 450, and I was like, no, I've got 30 more. And I get impatient.
Hey, you gotta stop doing that.
You gotta
can't do
stop.
that.
You can't do that because you're just betting against the machine at this point.
And you've already won enough, so the
And
machine's
you've already
gonna win.
won.
Yeah, the machine's already got you a couple W's, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna keep just giving you.
Yeah, I guess you just gotta take the dub if it comes.
Especially at the same, if you're staying at the same slot, the same
I just
slot's
seriously
gonna just
haven't
fuck
had
you
that
up
kind of
eventually.
luck yet.
See,
I had
that's-
that one
That's
time.
the thing, and when I got to Derby City today, I walked around to every machine, and I didn't overthink. I was like, that machine looks cool. That machine looks cool. And I saw this poker machine, and it had lights at the top, and it was fucking flashing at me. And I said, that's the machine. And I saw that before I even started walking back down on the other side. So like, I walked all the way down just to see if I saw another machine, and I said, no, I'm going back. And I went back there, and that's where I played my money, and that's where it's literally, I mean, like, I hate to say it, but like, you've got to trust your gut sometimes, and going against your gut, it can fuck you.
Well, so like the machines that have like the bonuses and the wheels and shit.
Yeah.
She said like this girl that won all this money. I know like they pick the ones that like you get like a lot of spins when you do win.
Yes.
Specifically, because like the ones we had would give you like 10, 20 spins.
You want to play the machines.
She said hers would have like 200, 300 spins.
You want to play the machines that you can multiply your free spins. You can win free spins off your free spins because some don't allow you to get more spins on top. Like if you can, the more free spins you can get, the more honestly I think
Ridiculous
the computer
money.
is triggered to give out jackpots, whether it's small cumulative amounts or you hit huge. I mean, my biggest spin on a penny slot was $153 today, which is kind of insane.
That's what I
I only had 2 levels to go up from there. So like,
151 or some shit when I hit mine, and then I decided to play another like $30 or $40 of it.
And they cut it off, and they said, "Yep, that's it."
I should have.
Well-
could have got out because I would have been positive at that point, as far as like getting out with my money.
I go to the boat too much, and I know I do. But I'm a firm believer of you're really not like I like the thrill of gambling. I like and I lose the money that I can lose. I never break my wallet. I never break the bank. When you start doing that, you have a real problem.
Right.
Like when you're funneling for money every week, when you're reaching for pot, like that's when you can't. That's when you got to be like, okay, gotta stop. You gotta slow down for a little while. I've been at this shit since.
That's kind of what I do. Just when I have spare money, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do something anyway. So let's go
I'm all
boat.
about the
Yeah.
experience. Like seriously, I have a good time when I go as
Right,
well.
It's fun. It's
like-
definitely fun.
The past 2 times I've walked out probably $40 down. I've been like, that's fun. Like I had a good time. Whatever.
I don't know, the car ride back can be.
I mean,
Oh, it's
It all
horrible.
The car ride back from
It's
the
just
boat
'cause
can be
it's that long.
defeating.
Gambling, do you do horse races too? Or?
I love, horse racing is what got me into gambling.
Yeah, same.
My dad and his dad was involved in the track and I went to backside to the Derby ever since I can remember. Yeah, I love horse. I'm not the best at handicapping. I can get hot, but my grandpa was great. God rest his soul. But my dad's pretty good. Connor, my brother, can really gamble horses. He went every time he's been to Keeneland. I'm pretty sure he's walked away with a profit.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, our family owns a couple of horses. Part owns. They're in like syndicates.
Yeah, I haven't won since probably 2011.
At the track.
Yeah, like as far as gambling, just
Do you
on the Derby.
handicap or do you just?
I'm talking about just on the Derby straight up.
Yeah, I know,
horse.
but like you just pick a horse and you
Yeah.
bet. See, the key is to like.
I like doing, like, box super
The
factors.
good thing. My grandpa always told me. He said you're supposed to stay away from exotics. If you're a good enough handicapper and you follow horses, you can figure out a good winner. And he says instead of spending your payroll on exotics, which is going to cost you $12, $24, if you really want to bet serious exotics, $12, $24, and if you bet a couple a race or you bet like a 4-horse try and pay $32, like it's going to add up. Take that money and do a win place on a horse that you think has really good, it's nice odds, and you know that it's going to win. That's where your money is, and then you get that 10.5 times. Like it's
Yeah, but I'd say that's like for the patient man too. Like that's what you
Yeah,
like.
and that's
That's
the
what-
patient man wins at gambling all the time.
Yeah, because you're not freaking out about it.
The patient man always wins. When you're in a rush and you're making hasty moves, that's when you can lose your money. It's like you got to treat gambling like a poker match. You've just got to be. I mean, some people like to play. You got to be patient. You got to know when to go, and you got to know when to not.
You know, I heard this song once.
Yeah, you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
How do you fold horses? I'm just kidding.
No, yeah.
But if you're looking at a maiden race and you don't see anything that's crazy, no crazy buyer speed, no good workouts to pass, skip that race.
Dude, speaking of Churchill Downs, do you know about little John being a jockey at Thurby? You know Jonathan
Really?
Jonathan
Yeah.
Kurtzinger?
Guy I
He was
went to school with.
a jockey on a 50-1 horse.
Really?
Guy from Bull East, yeah.
What'd it do?
Oh, I think it's just shit.
Really?
But still, to be in Thurby,
Little John.
Yeah.
little John, that's what we
I
call him, little
remember
John. He was like,
Yo,
I-
John,
me
John,
and-
John to make him seem like a kid.
I ran into him.
he
not
was
long ago.
short.
His,
He just go by little John.
his farm's up there by Bootleg.
Hey, John, John.
Dude, it's
Hey,
nuts.
John, John, you say John, John.
His voice is
Like,
deep
I'm
as
not-
fuck now.
Dude,
No,
He goes, "I'm just
seriously.
short. I'm not a retard, idiot.
His voice is deep as fuck
Yeah.
now.
Does he? So is he trying to do that for like a?
He's been
doing that for apparently for like years. So
He told me that in like middle school, and I half-assed didn't like believe him.
I'm going to the track this Thursday, dollar beer night.
damn.
He said, "Oh damn."
I think we're probably having a party, so I'm probably gonna go to a party that day. And then go to work.
Dude,
I hate myself.
Churchill's from 5:30 to like 8.
I might go with you.
Pre-game with dollar beer and bet the races.
I might go with you. We'll see. Depends. I get off. No, hang on. Yeah, I get off.
Colin's going.
off work at
Colin's
5.
a decent handicapper too.
So what time are you going?
As soon as I get off work,
Okay. What time's that?
like 4:30.
Okay. Well, I get off at like 5.
That's
So I
cool.
may
We'll
go
just
work
meet
some
at the
night,
track.
But yeah, little John does that shit.
That's
It's pretty
crazy.
wild.
Well, with as much work as he put in, I heard it was hard for sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, but once he
mean-
got his name in there, he said it was like more so trying to find a good horse, and I feel like he was, like wasn't satisfied.
It's a
with his
serious
horse at that
job.
point.
I mean, like
But yeah, but he was literally.
you've got to
we
get
used
in with
joke
a
about
you've
it.
got to get in with a good barn. Though.
Yeah.
That's what like because like we're with Montano Stables. My parents are, and like we use the same couple jockeys that just stay and we trust them. Like they know how to ride our horses. But yeah, that's what he needs to do. He's got to prove himself, I guess, to get in with a good barn.
Yeah, that's gonna happen if he keeps doing. So I mean, it all just depends, though. I can see that being really discouraging,
I couldn't even imagine how to ride a horse, man.
especially like to be skilled at riding an animal that kind of does whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, how's this horse? Just
that's what I'm
say,
saying. I
okay.
feel like it'd be really discouraging to be told you're a shitty jockey, and then and you can't I mean, I guess you could blame the horse, but you can't completely blame the horse all the time. So
Yeah.
I mean, it is
Yeah, I
what
mean,
it
you
is.
gotta just kind of deal with whatever you got. I mean, really, the
I
horse
don't
may
know
suck, but
really
sometimes
what-
you kind of gotta. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not
Yeah,
saying just like
can a good
relatively
jockey
compared to
ride
anything
a
else.
shitty horse and fucking.
Yeah, like then there's been
Rocket.
like Derby horses win 50-1 odds.
So I'm sure y'all
As an example.
heard about Keg, right? about him at the winning on the roulette table.
Well, first, tell about fucking the first night. Tell about the whole
first night?
weekend.
Okay.
So we went. First, before he tells us, we went to the boat. I went to the boat one night with Chandler, Dylan. Was it Keg? Keg and that was me, Dylan, Hayden Sweat,
Yeah.
and you.
Yeah, it was
And
us
then
four.
we ran into some people, and then then Chandler went Sunday, and both days were nuts. And here's the story.
Yes, we
There they are.
we played a poker match, and we up and decided after the poker match we were gonna go to the boat.
Yeah, I won my money. I said,
God.
"What time to go
Joe
to the boat?"
won. We're like, fuck it. We're gonna. I was feeling hot on the dice. So I said we're gonna go to the boat, and so we all made the trek up there. I can't. You all didn't win anything, did you?
No,
Yeah,
I
y'all-
lost
y'all
like
lost,
$80.
didn't
I lost like 20 some odd.
So like
dollars.
I was
I was doing alright.
I took 100, and I was
It could have been bad.
going back and forth a lot, and I remember I sat down. I didn't have $100.
Yeah.
I had $100, and I said I was gonna play one blackjack hand, and I sat down, and I played my $100, and I won the hand. So I won my $100, and I said, "All right, boys, it's time to get the fuck out of here." So, so I was basically like, I brought the $100, then I was gonna risk it anyway of losing it. So I might as well try to double my money there because I had to work so early. It was like at this point it was like what 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So we're literally we go to the cashier, and I get my money, and I turn around to walk out the door, and lo and behold, I see my fucking brother and his two Austin Wheeler, Shane Satori, Zach Allen, and those four fuckers were up there, and I was like, oh shit, and they were hammered. They took an Uber up there and everything. They were hammered, and they were sitting at the roulette table, and I'm like, okay, well, let's sit down and play some roulette with these fuckers, I guess. So we stay there. And needless to say, we play till they stop serving alcohol. Basically,
Yeah.
we played till about 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, they played for fucking.
Yeah, they called
ever.
We
last
played
call,
forever.
playing.
And Wheeler at one point he had $800 in his pocket, and he was betting. He had about $200 in red 5 chips, and he was just betting them all over the roulette table. He would bet $95 on red, win the 95, so he'd win another 95 stack, and then he would just leave the stack right there.
Dude, he kept
And bet
doing that so many
190,
times.
and he would lose it, and he would be like, "Ah, fuck it, I don't give a shit." I mean, that man
Yeah.
could have won so much money, and he was loud as hell. It was the
Oh
funniest
my
thing,
God,
but like
no.
he had a great time.
He was like, oh my god.
So
He might as well have had fucking headphones.
Fast
in,
forward to Sunday.
Well, hang on. First, I gotta tell you how drunk fucking Wheeler was. So he just kept screaming, and he'd put on his phone, surfing the phone. He'd be like, "I'm not putting in my phone. What the fuck?" And then Connor would be like, "Dude, you had to put away your phone."
He
He'd go,
took
"Okay."
his phone out of his
And
hand.
then he goes, "Hey, what are you a fan of?" To this dealer, he keeps giving the dealer shit all night, and he goes, "You U of L fan?" He goes, "No." He goes, "UK fan?" He goes, "No." He goes, "I'm actually a Duke fan." He goes, "Oh no, you fucking damn! I'm cashing out right fucking now."
He's right after, but like
And he
10
screams-
seconds before that, he asked him not to curse. He literally said, "Please don't curse at me, Wheeler." And then he said that Duke thing, and I literally ran away.
I was on
ran.
the craps table, and Wheeler came up to me after taking a break from roulette, and he's like, all of a sudden he just says, "Ah, fucking shit!" And like I turn around and I'm like, "Wheeler, watch your fucking mouth." I was like, "Don't, if you're gonna cuss, keep your voice down." And he goes, "Oh god damn it, shit, fucking I mean, just go." I'm like, "Oh god."
He said, "What have I done?"
But
And then Shane kept going, "Zion's fat." And he just kept saying it, just running around the casino saying it. I was so shocked. I'm pretty sure they lost Wheeler and Shane. I'm pretty sure they were looking for him at one point.
Wheeler kept asking why I couldn't get on the podcast. He kept getting in my ear. He's like, "Why the fuck am I not good enough for the
He
podcast?
kept yelling.
I'm a good fucking gambler." I was like,
I kept
"Damn it,
saying, I was
always
like,
talking about
I was like, "You can be on." He goes, "Why can't I be on?" I was like, "I just said."
y'all have had back-to-back guests that are heavy gamblers.
Yeah.
And then he tweets right after, "Gambling's so easy. Fuck you, Wheeler." You bastard.
So
Anyway.
fast forward to Sunday, and it's me, Wheeler, Dalen Lance, Connor,
Keg.
Hayden, Keg. I mean, like.
Oh, Hayden went back?
Yeah, we're all. No. We all are in a fantasy league together. So we're at Connor's house drafting, and Wheeler, he goes. Let's go to the fucking boat tonight.
Of course he does.
He goes, "I'm undefeated today. Let's go to the boat." And me and Colin look at each other and said, "Okay." And like Colin's like, "I'll drive if someone gets in, like orders a lift right now and lets me accept it and lets me drive down the street." And we're like, "Okay, whatever." So we just accept, and he did exactly that. But everybody was bouncing around at the draft. They're like, yeah, we'll go to the boat. We'll not. And I said, listen here. Anybody that wants to go to the boat right now, we're going to conglomerize. If you've got $100 to spend, you can, whatever you want to spend. We're going to spend $100 each, and we're all going to go to the boat, and we're all going to try to win. If we break even, we break even. But if we make money, we split it 3 ways. No matter if one person's hitting and everybody loses, we're going to split 3 ways. So only me, Wheeler, and Colin are in for the boat. And we're like, I just said, if you don't believe in the conglomerate, then don't come. And so it's me, Wheeler, and Colin. And so I said the conglomerate lives, and we go. We're walking around at first. We go to the second floor where the bar is, and there's this game called 3-card poker that I never played before. We'll have to check that out tonight.
There we go.
I'll show you.
I want to talk poker. Like, I want to sit there and go, what's up, fuckers?
Let's go to 3-card poker first. So anyway,
Do you play against other players on that?
You play against the dealer.
Okay.
So you have to ante if you want cards. And then there's a pair plus is what they call it. And it gives you odds on different types of hands for 3 cards. And then you have the circle above that, which is 6-card play. You play the dealer's 3 cards as well. And it can be a 6-card mishmash of
Can they play your cards?
And it's on odds. No. Like, so then if you want to play your cards, you have to put 10 on the play. Or whatever, you have to match your ante. And then your cards play against the dealer. So hopefully your hand beats the dealer's hand.
Hopefully your
if that happens, you win the ante and the play. And then if you have like a 3 of a kind, a straight, a flush, obviously with 3 cards, you get paid on the odds above hand. So yeah, it's crazy. So I win like $250 playing that game right off the get-go. So like I'm like, okay,
I'm like fiending for the boat.
All we need is $50 more, and we all break even because there was only 3 of us there. So we decided to go play roulette because that's what Wheeler was hot on. So me and Wheeler are playing roulette a little bit. I'm winning a couple bucks, like here and there. Wheeler's just playing the outside, playing red and black. And Colin, all of a sudden, he throws his money down. He won a little bit on three-hand poker, 3-card poker, but nothing crazy. So he throws his money down, and he just you had to play $15 in the middle or $15 on the outside.
Right.
So the good thing about the middle, playing numbers, you can put $1 here, put $1 here, Colin moves $15 right to 33. And I said, Colin, you know you can spread that out, right? That's 36-1 odds. I think that's the right number.
Yeah.
36-1 odds. And he goes, I have a good feeling. And then he takes $10 more and plays it on the line behind, playing 33 and 36. So he has that's 17-1 odds there. So he's got crazy odds going. And fucking 33 hits. It's an $875 hit. It's fucking insane. And I said, okay, Colin. I said, any more numbers you got a good feeling about, you fucking tell me right now. And I said, make this a 20 stack. I said, you win $750, I think, or something like that on a 20 stack.
720.
And 720, yeah. And so he says, I like 30. So we move it to 30, and I only throw $5 or $6 on top of his 20. Fucking 30 hits. He makes $720 literally the next roll.
Holy fuck! Dude.
I said, Colin, we need this one more time, and you basically just won everybody $800. Me, you, and Wheeler. And he said, okay, I like 22. I said, okay. So we moved it to 22, and fucking 22 hit. I shit you not, the odds of him hitting 3 single numbers 3 in a row are crazy. I don't know how to do the math, but they're fucking insane for him to do that. And we're up so much money at this point. We're just betting. He has 20. We went to the cashier. I had $550. He had 2120 in his pocket.
He had 0.002% chance of doing that. 1 in 46,000. No, dude, it's so nuts.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Dude, I've never seen. He said he
Tell him to do it another 45,999 times to get us another win.
I don't know if he hit another number after that. Like, we kind of just pish-poshed our money, and we tipped the dealer heavy too. But like, we went to TK's, and I think each of us had like $100 beer tab. Like, we drank till 4:30.
Yeah, he tweeted the next day and said, "Who the fuck let me buy the whole bar?"
Yeah,
tequila shots?"
Colin bought 150 Tennessee Honey, like Jack Daniel's shots. I have no idea.
He said he came out with like no money. He lost it all because he paid for so much fucking alcohol. It's so fucking
Even
funny.
like, oh goodness gracious, I forgot.
Win all that and lose it.
I forgot TK. I forgot the
Yeah.
bartender's name, but she said, "Are you sure?" And he said, "Fuck yeah, I am."
He's I'm a fucking big baller.
See, but the good thing
boys.
is, like, Colin, like, you know, the good thing about the conglomerate is, like, if hopefully we go again, because, like, now we have to repay. We don't have to necessarily, but the conglomerate will get Colin back, because he won't be winning one day, and somebody else will. And because that was his thing. He's like, at first, he's like, I was kind of upset that I was winning all this money. I have to split it with you guys, but he's like, I trusted in the conglomerate. I'm in on the conglomerate. Like,
That's the point. That's how it is.
because like you feel like you have a safety net under you because all three of you are betting. So like you're kind of have more odds against the casino. So that, I mean, even if you break even, you have a good day.
It sucks to be the one that wins, but like at the end of the day, it's like
At the end of
no
the
matter
day,
what, we'll win.
it
If someone
doesn't
wins, so
matter.
like
You
yeah,
win.
it's just everybody
you made
wins. So.
profit.
Yeah.
And that's what it
It's
matters.
just greedy. It's like in your head, you're like, I could have won more, but it's like, well, still, you won some. So like, you have any more dues? How many dues you got? I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, but
But yeah, but do y'all want to conglomerate tonight though?
what's
I'll do that. I'll conglomerate tonight.
Yeah, we can conglomerate. Yeah, I'm all
I'll
about
throw in
it.
100 piece.
There's so many conglomerate variations being thrown out.
Dude, I started it with bingo.
You wanna?
We would do about 4 people going
That's why I went when you were on the store. I went.
going to bingo.
That's what I was thinking
And
of.
man, last year I think I hit the $5.99 on pool tabs 7 times, and 2 of those times were just by myself. But the other 5 times I'm in a conglomerate and we all make money. So like, I hit a $5.99, and then I had another guy who hit a coverall for $600. So like, we split that between 4 people one time.
The thing about the boat is, if you have the money to spend, and if you're gonna go out on the weekend and just buy your alcohol at a bar, and if you don't want to do that, then go to the boat, try to just spend that much money, and then gamble away till you win some
Seriously,
more.
how I look at it, because
Yeah,
I
that's the whole
literally
point.
could've, and I did like for a while go out and spend that kind of money just on a weekend.
Yeah, I mean, you could look at it like that too. I mean, if you have fun, if you have fun gambling, I don't see why it's looked so like why it's frowned upon.
People are
It's
just
frowned
joking.
upon because it does ruin people's lives, but people let it ruin.
Yeah, I've
their
had people
lives.
in my family
It's
that
just
have, like-
it's just like people getting addicted to pills. It's just like people. The drugs aren't the bad thing. The people are the bad people. Like people, they get addicted. They
know what's coming.
I
They've
know
been
addiction
warned.
is a disease and everything like that. I get that, but like at the same time, like, you are making that choice to keep going, because you can make a choice to get yourself help, and whether that works or not, like, you can, like, there's other variations. Like,
It's a disease, but you're giving it to yourself.
You-
Whatever you turn it
Basically.
into, though, like seriously, because that's what I try and tell people when they talk about like diseases and being like addicted
Yeah.
to shit. That's what I tell them. I'm like, so if I pull out a deck of cards, like would you say it's addictive? Because I could ask some people and they would say yeah. And like people don't look
yeah,
at it like that.
it's your definition.
And exactly, so like some people are
You know-
addicted to that. I enjoy it.
An addiction. I mean, some people are addicted to their job. Some people addiction
to your cell phone.
Addiction gets such a negative connotation in the first place that, like, addiction doesn't have to be bad. Abuse is bad.
Right, yeah.
Abuse because of addiction is bad.
And when you're going past addiction and let other things fall off because you're using that
yeah,
addiction,
exactly.
money, your health, whatever.
If you could, it's just like smoking pot and doing your job. Like, everybody smokes pot nowadays, and like everybody, still 70% of businesses. I made up that stat. 70% of businesses drug test. Like, and that's ridiculous. And you could lose your job because you smoke pot. But like, what if you come to your job and you're productive all day, and your boss
Yeah, that's what
never
I'm saying. What
knows
if you're
that,
doing a-
and your
I
boss
do it
never
every
knows that you're
fucking
high?
day.
Same here. Like, what if your boss never knows that you're high? Like, you get in, you get your shit done. What the hell does that matter?
The last job that I had in my last month, I knew I was getting a new job, was the first time I exceeded, and I had never smoked so much before or during work. because I would buy those little pins.
Yeah.
And I exceeded all my goals that month, like for the first time ever. And I came in fucking ripped and stayed ripped all day.
There's a difference between, I'll even use pill. If someone can take half a hydro and come into work and they be pain free and they have a good time at work, then that's good to them.
Rock on, that's what I'm saying.
That's good for them. Like, hydros could tear your body down, but like if you're not abusing it or anything, but like you feel fine, then what the hell? But if you're still taking half a hydro and you're coming into work and you're sluggish and you're this and that, like you probably shouldn't be doing that.
Well,
You're aware of your own health, for sure.
people a lot of time should be able to do what they want to do as long as it's not affecting anybody else or their performance.
They do it like that overseas usually. Like over there, like you can do whatever drugs because it's like they acknowledge that you are aware of your own health. So whatever you take, you're taking the repercussions.
Okay.
And that's how they look at it.
I have a question. This is really generic, and I am not educated in this at all, so I have no clue. But why? I asked Cole about this. Why is the government not worth, like, why can you not get free health care and then get a lump sum of amount of money for your food to live on, and then get, like, wherever you need to live, you were basically supplied that, and then past that, if you want extra shit, then you don't get that. You have to go work for that.
Joe,
But
this is communism that you're
I know,
talking about.
but it's not to that extent, I don't think. No, it's not like that. No,
same
no,
thing.
you don't get luxuries. No,
communism has
no.
a bad stigma around it too.
Yes,
Like
it
you're
is
talking
technically
about
communism.
the economic status of
But no,
communism.
it's not fully that though. I don't, like, if I go to an engineering job, I'm still gonna make more than that person. That person just gets to live and just gets to sit there. They have the bare necessities. They home. They don't have like fucking like an Xbox or TV.
That's literally what I've said.
Yeah,
Like, it
but you
doesn't
get to
have
work
be-
for the extras.
The only thing that sucks is our society was fucked up 200 years ago.
Yeah. And
Like,
nobody,
That's what I think is the problem,
economy.
too.
I mean, everything
nobody
like
likes change.
And it's a lot of change, dude.
It's so we're so many people now. It's so hard to change the direction.
And think of how long it would take to change by the time.
Sticking to this old ass piece of paper. Like, what the fuck?
It's just like the
Yeah, there's always been like, no, we wrote 20 years ago.
It's
I'm
really
right.
like the
We wrote this.
best way to describe it is literally like that South Park episode with the Margaritaville, where
Yes.
they cut the chicken's head off and it fucking runs around and it's like buyout. Like that's literally like that's the economy. I don't think anybody knows what the fuck the economy is. Like I'm pretty sure everybody's in debt. Who the fuck has a surplus right now in the world? Everybody owes money to everybody. I don't think anybody's
Dude,
under
that's what I was talking about. I was talking to my mom. I was like, Mom,
if you really think
where
about
is all this? Who is tracking all this money?
this might be the LSD like supplement in my brain
Nope.
that's coming out. But like seriously, like I mean, if you think about it, I'm expecting like the FBI to text us like, "Shut the fuck up right now."
You're ruining
It's like that deep fried meme.
But I don't know. I was just thinking about that the other day. So I was like, why the fuck? Because it's just stupid
Like,
that you're born here.
black.
But you're born here
here
and you gotta pay for all this fucking shit. Like, who asked to have to pay for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not like which working is whatever. Like, everybody's gotta do it. But it's just like, goddamn. Some people that are homeless, that can't fucking live, which that's their own kind of thing. But they kind of fucked up some shit, I guess. But I don't know their whole story too. They could just be.
Dude, you never know. That's
Yeah, you
the
never know
thing.
somebody's story. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so they might be.
Yeah, you never know.
I'm gonna try to find this tweet from the other day. Jacob Bowles sent it to me. It was damn it, where was it? Oh yeah, it said there is literally no point to life, not even on some suicidal shit. Like there's dead ass no point to the entire universe. LMAO, what we doing here?
Who said that?
Some dude on Twitter got like 300,000 likes.
Dude, I mean, if you think
But
about
I'm
if you
in
think
full
about
agreement.
it, in like 40 million years, the sun will be so large that we'll be engulfed by it.
Yeah. You gotta get off here somehow. Are you gonna
Crazy,
get to me?
man.
It
Dude,
doesn't need to be. It's probably gonna be like less than that.
It'd probably be
The
less.
sun can get like 2 feet closer to the Earth, and the temperature will be too hot for anything to live on.
I'll tell you the coolest thing I did this weekend is there's a dark star park up in Hocking Hills, Ohio. So they had observatory, like an astronomy park there, and they rolled the roof back of this fucking shed building, and there was like this probably 36-inch, probably 42-inch diameter fucking telescope that they just pointed at. And I saw Saturn and the rings clearly. Like I could see the space between fucking the rings, and I saw Jupiter and 5 of its moons. Like I saw the moon in the craters. Like you could literally see where the craters had splashed in.
did you see
splashed
Uranus?
out. I didn't see Uranus. I saw a star cluster of 500,000 stars. That was a million light years away.
Did you Camden fart or?
Isn't it not crazy that you don't know what that section of space looks like at this moment where we're at right now?
Yeah. Because
It could be anything. It could look like
It
anything.
could be fucking.
It could not even be there.
Nothing could be there right now.
And we're like, there's somewhere we can go, and we get all the way there. Fuck!
I saw. I saw a fuzzy Andromeda galaxy, like the closest galaxy.
And where was this
to
at?
us.
Colorado?
It was Hocking Hills, Ohio.
Oh my god, all right, we gotta
Yeah,
go there
it
one
was
day.
about 3 hours
you-
and
are you gonna go
45
back?
minutes away. I'd definitely go back.
I'll go back with you one day. and
The
go look at
hikes,
it.
the hikes were really short, which sucked. But they had some cool places. But the astronomy park was by far my favorite.
Dude, when my hip gets right, I want to run a lot and like bike or whatever. Like I
I've
wanna
been
do some
biking.
shit. I need to get a bike.
I biked.
Not a Harley.
I biked 26 miles at the Parklands like 3 weeks ago, and then I biked.
See, I want to start running marathons
bike,
and then
like,
biking and shit like that.
21. Biking's kind of like, it's not bad if you can like take a couple breaks and everything. And
Right.
like it's a serious exercise.
I
like,
know.
It's all I'm worried about is cardio. Like
Cardio's fun. I like cardio.
I'm good.
I
with
like.
my
It's
cardio,
not fun
though.
to. It's fun to the extent where I like to like sit there and think while I'm running and just kind of like.
Yeah.
And then I mean my music, I'm just kind of off in my own little space, just going autopilot. That's great. I call autopilot's great. But back to the addiction. Let's talk about the death of our boy, Mac Miller.
R.I.P.
That's something I definitely want to talk about. We can talk about it for like 3 weeks.
It's
But dude,
sad,
that one
dude.
sucks so bad. I wasn't even that big of a fan until like Swimming came out. I was like, I like some of it, like a lot of his like old songs, not albums. But I was like, I'll try it out and see what it's like. Now let's do it. And I was like, motherfucker.
So I got sad when Prince died, because like I listened to Prince a lot. Like Mac Miller was like the first guy like that. Like my like I actually heard like that was sad as fuck. He's 26 years old.
I know, dude.
Guy's 4 years older than me. Like
Has that part in the song where he says he doesn't want to be a part of the 27 Club?
Yeah.
he
Oh
died a
my
year before,
God.
man.
It's
I started
fucking
listening to
horrible.
his shit freshman year. He put out Kids my freshman year, and that was I was instantly hooked. Every time I listen to that album, it just takes me back to summer. Like that
Our age
fucking
group is
album.
like perfect for that fucking.
That
shit.
album was great. Senior Ship Day is like still to this day one of my
Yes.
favorite songs by Mac
Absolutely.
Miller. Faces too. Did y'all ever listen to the Faces mixtape?
I only listen
No.
to pieces of it.
Faces was the
On
trippiest, druggiest shit, and like
Is that the one
I
with
went back and listened to it, man, and he just it's crazy, man. It's trippy.
Is he the one? Is that the one where it has the Earl Sweatshirt track on it?
It's like it's a weird art cover.
Because JB sent me 5 songs on a different mixtape and said, "Check this out." And I can't remember what mixtape.
Yeah,
it
it had Earl Sweatshirt and
Yeah, okay,
Schoolboy
that's the one.
Q in a song.
was. Yeah, that's it.
New
Yeah.
sweatpants version 2, something like that. Dude, that whole mixtape, top to bottom, is great. But it's like it's a way more experimental hip hop version of his Swimming album. Cause like in Faces, he really faces like he talks about his addiction in a very bad way, in a negative way. I don't know if I really want to say it like that, but like in Swimming, it's almost so much in a positive note, like he's trying to shine light on it.
Yeah.
Where like Faces, it almost seemed like he was still trying to hide it, but like he put it out there, but he was like,
That didn't help.
it
seemed like
God,
it made it
dude.
seem
you
like
could
he was
tell
on
you
the-
could tell he was definitely struggling
Yeah.
during the whole time, and then he got clean and he made that album for Ariana. I think ROS came or
So he didn't.
That was on-
still,
Watch movies with the sound on.
no, ROS was from door or whatever, the alarm one. What's the clock with the white album with his face?
Oh, Good Morning.
Good
Yeah,
AM.
Good AM.
Or Good AM, yeah.
Yeah,
Good Morning.
ROS is from Good AM.
Is that on that one?
It's yeah. Which one is it again?
Yeah, ROS.
I don't know if that one's on.
And he
there.
plays piano and he acts
I
like
know
he's
a
in
few
a
songs off
and
that
he's in a
album. I listened
bar
to it
and he's
once,
in
but
a
I don't
bar
listen.
lounge and it's a love ballad. It's like a
He's probably right.
it's fucking great. It's one of my favorite Mac Miller songs too. I love all his slow shit. Like I like
Yeah.
his raps and everything, but he could
Yeah.
I thought his other genres were so good. Like
That's almost like 4 years now.
what's that rear view on watching movies with the sound off? You know that goodness gracious. Just that
Objects
leave it
in the
up-
Mirror?
Yeah, Objects in the Mirror. The live version
That
of
was
it,
one of
of
my
that,
favorite albums.
That's fucking great.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what set him off was that album.
Dude,
I mean, that's what made him popular. Because
I was in
honestly,
middle
I
school.
hated Blue Slide Park.
We were middle
It was not
school.
my favorite album of his. I don't listen
Yeah.
to it that much. But like,
I probably hardcore like 3 songs on there. That's it. That was one of those ones. But it was like he just came out like when I started like listening to my own shit. Like I was in middle school, so it was like I pretty much had listened to all this.
It was like
country.
It was like
shit.
him. It was Odd Future. Like that was such a pivotal moment in music. It was the ASAP Mob.
fucking
Like
crazy.
it was like everybody was.
I
coming
never
up
thought that
right
was
there.
gonna end. Like I literally thought now we would
that
still be just,
that XXL freshman list from that year is crazy. I can't remember
The rest of
everybody
them
off the
look
top
like
of my
dog
head,
shit.
but like
they look
Yeah.
like dog shit now.
I don't know. Every now and then I like a couple people now. Like I fuck with Little
But
Pump.
that was just a good whole
Like-
group though. Like
I love.
Yeah, like,
I
there's no,
love
like-
Lil Pump. I love anything Lil Pump does. Dude, his
I can't-
beats are so good. Like it's just so
Okay.
catchy. Like
You
it's,
can listen,
it's
like-
literally catchy.
I can't
as
argue
fuck.
that. That's what I'm saying.
I haven't listened to much of it.
You just gotta accept them for what they are. So he makes music, I think, with that
I
intention.
think Playboy Cardi is literally Jesus. Like I think
Okay,
he's
Playboy Cardi.
I think he's
That's one of the ones
I think
do
he's-
like.
my stomach hurt. I think he's the like I hate to I hate to come on your podcast and totally just dismantle Christianity, but like you know how Jesus,
We talked about that a few weeks ago. We'll just
okay, well,
Swing
okay,
away.
so like
You
you
can talk about
know
it.
the Bible says Jesus died, he rose again for our sins, and he went to heaven, and one day he will come back to earth and save us again, right?
Right.
That's what it says. Well, how is that possible when Playboy Cardi and Young Thug are both here on Earth? We have two Jesuses on Earth. Tell me how the fuck
I'm not a
that's
Young
working,
Thug fan either.
Christianity.
Thug fan.
You're crazy.
But I haven't listened to a lot of Young Thugs, so I can be discredited.
Dude,
so don't worry about that.
Elton John likes Young Thug.
Elton John is my shit.
Elton John, the musical genius, thinks Young Thug is literally he's Picasso.
Do you like Eminem?
No.
Well, Elton John likes Eminem, so fuck.
No, I like old Eminem. I thought
I'm the
he
same way.
murdered Machine Gun Kelly.
What did you think of Kamikaze? I need to hear honest, like seriously, no bullshit. Like it.
No
It's
bullshit?
popular to
And
hate
a
on
Forton.
Eminem. It's popular to hate
It's
on
very
Eminem
popular
right now.
to hate on Eminem.
It's fucking stupid.
And
But
it's
show me
I love
what
it.
the fucking. I need to know what the.
On a hater's perspective, that says like Eminem has literally not put out a good album in his last 3 attempts.
I agree.
He sounded like a new school rapper, which I wish he wouldn't do.
I know he doesn't sound good doing
he
that. I
doesn't
hate it.
sound good. Like I don't know what it is. He doesn't, but like he murdered Machine Gun Kelly. Like Eminem, dude, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Are you
Hutch.
fucking serious?
Dude, I'm partial. I'm very partial. I hate Machine Gun Kelly as
I can
much
break
as I
that.
hate Eminem.
I can break it all down.
And like Eminem had the bars competed. Machine Gun Kelly was tossing just weak left hooks,
yes.
and Eminem came harder. He
Yes.
came just
And
a
he
little
talked
bit
about
harder.
half the
He
shit Machine Gun
says-
Kelly said was
and
fucking.
Have you heard both of them? You know he has 2, right?
Yeah, let's hear it.
You heard,
No, I'm saying I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Well, the second one, it's like not kill shot. The second one, that sounds weird. He says he calls him a tough little pistol Kelly, and then he says, "Shit, I'll fist you so hard till I reach your belly."
No, so I didn't hear that.
And then he goes on to say, like, the immediate next line, he says,
But if we're
"This
calling out
dude's
single
anorexic.
bars,
This dude's anorexic. Someone get him a sandwich mixed with jelly."
Dude, it was over with.
That
It was-
okay. Some of it was good.
I didn't-
do agree, but when he went when he went full on don't know English,
When he's
how to make an adult.
but your
low,
beard is
when
weird.
when
Your beard is
Okay,
weird.
that see that you never
You're
really-
old. He like literally he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring up everything everybody else has said already," and then literally Eminem came back. Listen, when I was your age, I'd done more than you'd already fucking done. He said his flops were his biggest,
Bro,
and that's fucking true.
Eminem has put out the 3 worst albums of his career, 4 worst albums of his career, and he still outsold Machine Gun Kelly every time.
Machine Gun Kelly sucks.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, no.
I'm not defending Machine Gun Kelly whatsoever.
Okay, I'm just saying-
The Machine Gun Kelly and the old sweatshirt.
It was over. It was.
Then he tried calling out his album. He said it was like on your 3rd album. He said this. It was like his 4th album or some shit. So it wasn't even the right album he was talking about.
Because even then he comes back, he's like, "Yeah, it wasn't my last album, bro. That sucked in the last 3, so get it right."
See,
That's
that was,
basically what he
that was
said.
corny. That was corny.
Yeah.
It was over when he said at the end where he said you won't put a hit until Diddy admits that he put out the hit for Pac.
Yeah.
Like that was over right there.
And then he was like, you know I'm just playing Diddy.
He wasn't playing.
The one thing I like to compare to is if MGK, if this is like his diss and then this is Eminem's, I like to refer to as MGK is just a big pile of poop, and then M&M's is a big pile of poop on fire. That's what I feel like it is.
The
in my
groups,
opinion.
the groups that I hate on Twitter go in this order: Russ Twitter, Bicycle Gang Twitter. I fucking hate the bicycle Twitter. Not those kind of
Bicycle.
Tweet. Just tweet about wanting to hit a bike that drives on the road, and watch your mentions blow the fuck up.
Wait, what?
Literally, just be like,
Oh my god, you mean actual
bicycles?
Yes.
like bicycle, like
The
the
biking
bicycle.
community is large. That's what
No,
he's saying.
they're the worst.
Oh, dude, you're driving past them.
They're the worst.
Who else?
And then I hate Machine Gun Kelly Twitter. They're the fucking worst. Any guy like that, like it's like Jake Paul Twitter or like anything like that. They
It's
just
like Jake Paul. Fuck him.
but they have like annoying. They're the annoying little high school girls that are like, oh my gosh, he's hot. Like he's an attractive looking, blonde-headed, skinny boy.
That's what
Let me give all his attention. Like it's ridiculous. Like you don't even have to have talent.
I'm saying a lot of 15-year-old girls like MGK, and that's fine. But people that actually like listen to what's going on.
My sister likes MGK. I just remembered that. She's a big Machine Gun Kelly
No
fan.
offense, Marianne, but that explains everything.
Marianne, stop what you're doing. You're only hurting yourself. But no, I gotta shout out Paul Eldridge's tweet about Mac Miller was very accurate. Did you see that one? He said it's along the lines of like Mac Miller's lyrics are people don't talk about Mac Miller a lot because his lyrics relate more deeper than other people's lyrics. So they don't really want you to know, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you want to talk about it,
That
like,
sounds
it's
like
kind
a
of like
J. Cole argument.
kind of. I don't know.
That's everybody talks about being too stupid to listen to J. Cole.
Well, J. Cole is okay.
I don't
but
like. I'm not a hot take. I don't like J. Cole.
He's one of those people I like about 5 songs off every album for.
KOD, I didn't think it was that great. It was okay. I mean,
Three-
it may have been good
Yeah,
lyrically, but it didn't sound good.
I don't like it.
Listen,
Like I said, I just like certain songs.
no.
A lot of people say they don't like it.
I don't think he's bad. I think he's great.
He's not bad. Yeah, he's good.
I think
but
the
just
songs
find
I really
him.
like, I have ranked high on my list
No.
ever.
Dude, this guy. Okay, listen. J. Cole's biggest. J. Cole's biggest.
Trey's over here about to blow a gasket. He's
You guys
hilarious.
talking about fucking Playboy Cardi and Young fucking Thug. And
Perfect.
You got lyricists like motherfucking J. Cole and Eminem.
Yeah.
How-
I don't
This
listen.
era of hip-hop.
We've got way too much Mountain Dew at the table.
Big Daddy Kane, Scarface, the Ghetto Boys.
Great, yeah, those are great. Those are great bands. Don't put them in the same league of J. Cole and Eminem.
I'm not.
Okay. Eminem was a great Eminem.
Playboy Cardi is not even close to the.
I never said that. I said their music is very enjoyable. It's very catchy. It's what rap music is nowadays, and they're killing it. Like they are
fucking-
pushing the boundaries of rap. Rap music should never sound like this, and it is, and it's crazy. This genre is insane.
Like I said, I just think that.
You could say that, but it's
It kind of
subjective.
has to be. Is it not? I mean,
No,
like,
I just think it's more so
Well, Pump-
like you gotta let him have the role. It's literally like
Listen, if the music is out there and it keeps getting made, there's obviously a market for it. And it's either people are stupid or people's music preferences
you
change.
don't put out music for no one to listen to.
Yeah, and who's
exactly. I think, like,
I think J. Cole's head is too
From
fucking
my perspective, as
You don't
far as,
need-
like, being old school. I think
big.
so.
He prides himself on no features. Like why? Why not J. Cole? What? It's not. It used to be. It
I don't
honestly
agree with
used
that.
to be.
it really isn't because
I wish, yeah, but I wish he would have
Nowadays-
because it would have been dope. That's just
Well,
my
he's at the
opinion.
level that
Travis Scott was gonna sell that much no matter what.
well, that album is
It's Travis Scott's best
Album
album
just
since
now.
Rodeo. Travis Scott was gonna sell no matter what.
features are important when you're not popular. If you're popular like J. Cole is, and he's like no features, man. It doesn't matter because J. Cole
But
already
people
sells out
make
to
it
J. Cole.
people make it a big deal.
If like somebody small gets like fucking like J. Cole is a feature, that's a big deal because it's like they will listen to his music because J. Cole is on his track.
It's cool, but
But J. Cole having like fucking Playboy Cardi on.
that's what I'm saying. Like these people that could have happened. I'm just
All I'm
mad
s-
because it could have been
All I'm
dope.
saying is Kendrick Lamar is 130 30 times better than J. Cole will ever think to be.
Good Kid, Mad City, maybe, but the last 3 albums.
Damn
Bro,
is a
you're
great album.
crazy.
That album is
Damn,
nuts.
Damn was
Good
fucking
Kid,
awesome.
Mad City was his best album.
I can almost halfway. Okay, well,
What's his second album? What's that?
Section 80?
No, Section 80 was his first one.
Overly Dedicated?
No,
Untitled?
Overly Dedicated was his K.
Untitled? Maybe? No,
Untitled was his
To Pimp a Butterfly.
To Pimp a Butterfly. To Pimp a Butterfly was his best album.
I didn't like
Good
that
Kid,
album
Mad
or
City
Good
told
Kid,
a great story. Don't get me wrong.
Is that the one with the Taylor Swift fucking song on it?
No. Taylor Swift had a song with Kendrick Lamar. It was not on a Kendrick Lamar album. Kendrick Lamar album. To Pimp
Did
a
you say his
Butterfly
second? Did you say his second album though?
was.
Yeah. That's why I was saying.
Wait, no, it goes. It's. Over,
Section 80.
Section 80 was not considered an album. Section 80 was a mixtape. Overly Dedicated was a
Well,
mixtape.
I'm considering.
Good Kid doesn't matter if it's on. It does no. It's still.
I agree with that
Good
album.
Kid, Mad City was his first. I don't know if it's EP or LP is the right term for it. Was his first actual release, and his second release was To Pimp a Butterfly,
That was
and his
Untitled.
third release was Untitled, and his fourth was Damn.
Yeah, I still count it as an album.
Damn was awesome. Damn was such a good change of pace for Kendrick Lamar.
Good Kid, Mad City, still got it.
It was good. I'm a bigger jazz fan, and To Pimp a Butterfly
The beats.
had one of the best fucking ensemble of production ever. Thundercat killed that entire album.
I
If
didn't
you
like that
if you
album.
haven't listened to Thundercat, do yourself a favor and fucking listen to Thundercat.
Thundercat's bass riffs.
Dude, he's
are
insane.
out of this
Watch his
fucking
noisy Tiny Desk concert, and he just fucking slaps a bass, dude, an 6-string bass, and he's fucking just he's literally, I mean, one of the
Mac Miller's was good.
yeah, he was in Mac Miller's Tiny Desk concert. He did the What's the Use? He made the bass line to What's
That's a
the
good song
Use.
too.
That song is.
Yeah.
Dude, Small Worlds with John Mayer on the fucking guitar is probably my favorite song
When I
right
found out it
now.
was John Mayer, I was like, wow.
John
definitely-
Mayer is my dude.
I saw him
Good.
I saw him live at Riverbend. It was one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
John Mayer?
John Mayer.
Oh, I bet it's. I wanted to go to the Burn Fest.
Yeah, it's this
That's in like.
weekend.
Oh my god, I want to go see him.
Yeah, it's this weekend.
I would.
Yeah.
I mean, John Mayer is probably one of my favorite artists. I probably know more of his songs than anybody else's. I'd say
It's
more than Kanye, more than
he's
Kanye
just
too.
a great.
What?
He's the
I know
best
more
person
John
I've
Mayer
ever seen
songs,
live.
probably Kanye songs. But not really know that many Kanye songs, but granted.
That John
I
Mayer
feel like I do.
Kanye song with where like I think that you listen to that.
Yeah.
It's gotta be your favorite.
Bittersweet.
Kanye. Bittersweet.
Good song.
It could
you see
be better,
the video
though.
of them making that song together.
Who?
John Mayer and Kanye
No,
West.
I can't find it anymore. I can only find it on Daily Motion, and it's kind of audio's kind of shitty, so I have to go.
Yeah, the audio is shitty. It
It's called
sucks.
like a music hush, which is so ironic that I found.
It's
it.
like
the
they-
best stream on the internet for that song. I'm like, oh.
There's like a clip of them
That'd be easy to remember.
in the studio together, and it's fucking hilarious.
Is it
Because
really?
like John's always pointing out, he's like, I'm just a local white boy hanging out with the like it's just funny shit. It's like his Dave Chappelle kind of
Yeah,
skit.
you're wrong. Fuck you. I knew it.
What?
It is an album.
What?
Section 80. I was
Is
gonna
it?
say fuck you.
It's on,
What he released it as?
That was his day. That was supposed to be the debut studio album.
Hey, buddy, we were right.
I don't know.
We stuck to our guns. Right.
I really like Kendrick, and I seriously thought that was an album.
On iTunes.
Just because it's on iTunes does not mean it's a fucking
What is?
album.
Well, explain
I
to me
didn't
what.
look it up on iTunes.
Oh, no,
I
no,
looked
you
it up on Google.
Explain to me the difference between an album and a mixtape.
Well, it wasn't like.
Typically, a mixtape is supposed to be free.
Okay.
Back in the day, that's what a mixtape in the Lil Wayne era and all that stuff. Mixtapes were free. They were projects that you typically used beats that were popular and you remixed them into your own.
Like when Mac.
But now everybody could put out. They have just so much excess music because everybody's just fucking making music because they have studios in their homes now that they just put out projects.
What did he add? What did Mac add? He added.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I can't. He added on there. Oh
God damn it,
fucking Christ!
Macadelic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Macadelic's a great mixtape.
Dude, I probably listened.
Got me back into Mac Miller.
I probably listened to 2009 probably 800 times a day. Like as soon as I got out of class, every class put headphones. 2009. Go to class and cry.
I can't listen to the album, man.
They
It's
said
horrible.
he literally showed up with like a big ass truck, like full of just fucking instruments.
Who, Mac?
When they were going to start that album, like they said he like showed up in like a big ass box truck just full of fucking instruments, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
God, dude.
They said he was dead for like hours when they found him.
Did they ever figure out what he OD'd on?
Toxicology report is still pending
Yeah,
and everything
so
I read.
yeah.
So, this is probably the last topic, and it's almost an hour. Then we're gonna go to the Bone Grumble. But anyway, so we gotta talk about people blaming. I don't know. Is anybody really blaming Ariana, or are people just tweeting people are blaming Ariana?
You're just blaming her.
I think it's
That's
just people trying to be
stupid.
funny. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, because a lot of people have been tweeting that people are blaming her, but I never see any tweets blaming her. It's just like, stop blaming Ariana. It's on your tweets.
You know, people can be quick to jump the gun,
No,
but
it's
like,
not really the tweets, it's her. Anytime she tweets, they'll mention her in her tweet, or anytime she posts a picture on
He
Instagram,
posted
that's going on.
Comments. Dude, you see her post on Instagram the other day?
Yeah.
That shit was so damn sad, dude.
Yeah, it hurt.
I'll follow and read it. It was so...
something along the lines of like,
She's sorry she couldn't.
she's
get-
sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't help you. Sorry, I couldn't be your sunshine. Like nobody as sweet as you should have the demons that you had.
Yeah, and then, like, rest at the... She put rest at the end, and I was like, God damn, she's
Yeah.
way to
That
just
one
rip my
word
heart
right
out.
there just seals it.
I know, you're like, God. She said rest. Dude, it was so intense. And then Pete Davidson deletes all his Instagram posts.
Why?
Huh? He was seen out in public, and they put pictures up of him. He looks kind of rough.
On a lighter note, like I saw a tweet today that said Pete Davidson looks like the Shark Tales, the one that Will Smith plays.
Yes, I saw that. It was so funny. Yes. It's so true.
Guilty for dating Ariana?
Oh my
I mean, he should-
god, that is
He
so
shouldn't.
fucking
And
close.
it's not anybody else's problem to fix somebody else. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter how
yeah.
famous they are.
Yeah, and
You know,
Ariana can't do anything
and
to
it
help Mac.
sounded like I don't know if you know who Shane Powers is. He's in big with like Tyler the Creator in that group, but he was big with Mac Miller too. He even went on his radio show and was like, "Fuck you!" Like to anybody saying that, like she was texting him and calling him daily. Like if y'all thought this was a bad breakup, like you're way wrong. Like they still remain best of friends. They were best of friends before they even started dating. And like
That's
went
just his
on-
own demons,
yeah.
man. He just can't. He couldn't.
It happens.
Well,
dude.
it happens,
apparently
dude. I
they
mean-
say he's like real like selfless. Like he didn't like, even if he was like not doing so hot, like he like for most part
I
wouldn't
hate
let you
to
know
say
it.
it, but like you knew he was gonna die young. Like I mean, like at least I did. Like
Well, I didn't know how bad his
listening.
addiction was.
I've been listening to him since kids. I knew he was gonna die young. I didn't think he was gonna be this young. I
Yeah.
thought he was getting better. I
way he
thought
talked- what
I
kind of
listened.
drugs
I
was he
listened to
doing?
swimming.
It sounded like an
know.
upswing, is what it sounded. I think that's why it was so
He
like.
talked about coke a lot in Faces.
Yeah, he did.
He had a lot of trippy songs that like were like slow.
When you
and-
like, I didn't listen to lyrics in songs for like a long time. And it's kind of just put like headphones in. Did it sound good to me? And then I started listening to the lyrics, and now I'm like, God, I hate this now. Because people talking about fucked up shit like that, and you're like, damn, I feel like they're talking about their own lives.
And what sucks the most is like it just took such a positive like spin on talking about your drug use and your drug abuse and everything like that. And with him dying, it just turns it into such a negative thing now. Because like it was meant to be like an uplifting message and everything, but now it's just gonna be. It's not gonna be remembered as that. I don't think.
Well, I also hate that. I wonder if he'll get like a big award for like this album because it's #1 stream now on iTunes past couple weeks. Pretty sure. I wonder if he'll get like that. Would be so sad.
Who knows how long it'll last though?
Yeah,
it-
you never know. I mean, the way how many times was the 2009? Might win an award for
I'm
that
sure,
one.
I hate to say it, but I'm sure the list is super long of post-mortem artists that never went #1 while they were alive.
Yeah.
And they went #1 as soon as they died.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's more artists than you even think.
Right. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like another like Yikes by Kanye. I can only imagine him in the studio like thinking like this is like I'm going fucking nuts.
It's
You know
my
what I'm saying? Like,
bipolar shit.
yeah, he's like he's just wigging in the fucking studio, just
But I mean, that's been him since Yeezus.
yeah.
He's been fucking insane since Yeezus.
You think Yanni's gonna be any good?
I hope it's just like Yeezus. I hope.
I didn't like Jesus that much. I mean,
You're crazy. Go
it's
back
not a
and
bad
listen
album.
to Yeezus.
I listened to it all the way through several times. I used to listen to it when we played in that one summer league. I used to listen to it before every game.
What's your problem with it, Hutch?
I have a problem with Joe not liking Yeezus.
Oh, okay.
I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it.
Bro,
No, I'm
dude,
okay.
It's a good album, but I'm not like I'm just not like a big
Yeah.
dude. I'm not like gonna
The
listen to it.
the Rick Rubin executive production on that fucking album is so sick.
It is
You're
100
so
years
sick.
ahead of its time. 10 years from now, people are going back like, we didn't fucking appreciate Yeezus, bro. Think about it. Think about it. When Yeezus hit, think of 808s and Heartbreak. That
Changed everything.
That opened up careers for The Weeknd, Drake,
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
I'll tell you the
You
song.
know,
It's still-
Yeezus-
it's
you know,
still-
Yeezus,
you
it
can
was his
still-
first album with that style of rap. Look at that rap now. The dude is a freaking.
You mean Yeezus?
When did you fucking? When have
He
you ever?
started like the
Bro,
bubble
when you
rap.
when?
Oh,
It's
Bro,
all
no,
that,
it-
those types of beats wasn't like.
Then
Bro,
it's horrible.
Bro, no,
he
dude,
didn't.
dude. Hey,
Yes,
when
he did.
when you ever heard somebody rap on a Daft Punk beat? On site, that first fucking song. When that beat is
I had heard that
hard
before
as
then.
fuck.
Stronger.
Yeah, because I told
Yeah.
you that. You know. Oh,
I know you're the first person to know it, aren't you?
I am.
Stronger is almost a mix though. It's like it's still considered EDM.
Yeezus isn't even top 3 at Kanye album.
Dude,
You're crazy if you don't. Think
what?
that.
It's not top 3 album.
I mean, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy will always be his best album of all
Graduation's
time.
above Yeezus to me.
Okay, yeah.
Graduation's amazing.
Okay,
But
you're
so
right.
is
You're right. It's not his top
Empire.
3. It's not in his top 3. But
And then-
It's in his top 3.
Influential though.
It may be third.
I don't really like Kanye.
Give your top 5 then right now. Let's
Look at them all.
His
But
top 5. His
Yeezus-
top 5 pretty good. You told me about.
Bound 2 is really good. Blood on the Leaves is really good. I'm In It's really good. Hold My Liquor's pretty good. New Slave, it's actually a pretty good album. But
It's
I just don't listen
such
to
a
it.
good
That's what I'm saying.
album.
I wasn't saying it was bad. I was just like, I never go back and just say, I don't listen to
That's
Yeezus.
why you.
And I'm not into like, anymore, I'm not into like music that's like fucking like.
Doesn't have replay value
I just like listening to songs that make me think a lot.
That's what you should.
Like, that's all I don't really into. Like,
No replay for Joe on Yeezus.
But he did tell
Yeah.
me he's his top 5 album of the time in the Carson Group because when you used to like when you first got the Graduation album in your car
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, I was like,
We're not-
this
we're
is the
not-
only album you know? He's like, no.
Don't
He's
count.
like,
You
listen
can't
to my-
count. Well, never mind.
I'd probably say-
if I say you can't count Kids See Ghosts, you can't count Watch the Throne, but count both of them.
okay.
Count
My
both of them.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah.
That's good.
Graduation.
That's good.
Look at these again. 808s is not in top 5 for me.
Okay, neither is mine.
Late Registration is not in top 5 for me. I'd probably put at third. What's the newest album that he just made? What's it fucking called again?
Left Hollow.
E.
No, yeah, Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one would be higher if it was more than 7 songs.
I think that's why it's so good.
That one may be 3 for me because I like
I think
6
that's
out of the
absolutely
7 songs on that album.
Dog,
And when I first heard that album,
to it, like, every
oh
day.
my god, it was.
Every
Oh, dude.
day, dude.
It literally-
I was beating off to that album.
It released while I was in Colorado, like while I was
Oh.
in the mountains and shit, bro. It was fucking awesome.
But fourth, I'd probably say I don't think I can put College Dropout out there. I don't like not enough songs. I'd probably put that album, and then Yeezus, and then probably Life of Pablo, and then probably College Dropout, and then 808s, and Late Registration.
I don't know, man.
But a lot of people really like Late Registration.
Oh, I fucking love that album.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Late Registration, I think
808s is your second to last album?
it's hard for me to pick between Late Registration
On
and College
808s, I
Dropout.
like. I haven't listened to a ton of it. I like Heartless, Love Lockdown, amazing. Paranoid's really good. Robot House pretty good.
Can't relate.
I still can't put it in. It's still in the same class for me.
I mean, literally,
I think
if,
more
like
songs on
Kanye.
it.
if it wasn't for 808s, like Drake would have never made Thank Me Later. Like all those beats are just Kanye throwaways.
Well,
I
that
feel like I
may-
was into much different music. I got into
I'm not
like
even-
rap
oh.
late.
I do too.
Oh, yeah.
Like my first Drake album, I bought on accident. I was like young as shit, had like a prepaid card on my shit. Was looking through like the dollar songs I wanted to buy, and it was a hot album below. Bought, nothing was the same. That was my first Drake. That was literally the first time I'd ever sat down and listened to an album by Drake.
I bought So Far Gone at FYE, even though it was a free mixtape. I fucking bought it. That was his first.
If
project
you
that I
love
ever
it,
heard.
get it on something like solid.
I've been collecting vinyl.
Dude,
I've got My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy on vinyl. It's a 3 fucking vinyl piece, and it came with all this kind of artwork.
The first time I ever heard that, the first song on NDT, whatever, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, was in your car when we went to FYE and bought the album, and you put it in, and it was fucking censored.
Dude,
But
I've never been pissed off.
That
more in
first
my
time I
life.
heard that song, I thought I was high without being high, and it was so nuts. I was like, this song.
Yeah,
is
can we
dope.
get much high? Yeah.
That's the first time
Dude,
I heard
that,
that album.
There's that album also. Dude, I literally don't think you will get a better rap album in the 21st century than that album right there. Like that's right there is the pinnacle of 21st
Which
century
one?
rap. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Nothing will literally top that album.
When was that? 2009, 2010.
I think it was 2009.
That album was good as fuck though.
Good as hell.
Graduation though, I Wonder on that album is great to me. That one fucking.
Dude, I mean, you got Dark Fantasy, Gorgeous, Power, All of the Lights, Monster, So Paul, Devil in a New Dress with Rick Ross.
That one is so good.
Is
Rick
one.
Ross's verse, like,
I love Rick
Dude, that-
Ross.
dude,
I was
that
literally about to
guitar-
talk about.
the first time you listen to that song, you're like, it's over.
And then he comes in.
You hear Rick looking over, like, she comes in, and you're like, oh my god.
Dude, Nicki Minaj will never spit a better verse than she did in Monster.
I've said that so many times.
Well, never.
Monster
I mean,
was good, but it was so overplayed that I got tired of it. on the radio.
Runaway will never get tiring to me. The second part of Runaway, I will cry in my car if I'm
Oh
alone.
my god.
When he's humming.
I didn't know
literally-
what that was. He told me about him. That was like the mumble. Of
Yeah.
him like mumbling and singing the rest
It's
of it.
like a thing that you put in your mouth and you hum into it, and it just gives that distorted to it. It's fucking.
And he's like doing the
everybody-
lyrics, and that blew my
Dude,
mind.
I that literally makes me cry. Hell of a Life, Blame Game with Chris Rock in it.
That song made me cry a lot of times.
That's a joke that we would sing that song senior year in talent show, and he would get the last song
Yeah.
part. And he said if there's anybody like athlete or something that was gonna play, like one of our players was hurt or something, like for something we was having, he goes, yeah, that person's leg would just so slowly start healing, and as we were mumbling, he'd be able to get up and start like walking again because that song like heals you.
Dude, it's
Like,
fucking
takes you
crazy.
to
Have you seen the video of him doing Runaway live on
Yeah.
stage?
He
The music store?
recreated the whole.
Dude, could you imagine? That's like a video game. Imagine
The
being him.
whole My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy tour. Every time he did Runaway, he remade the beat, like with that beat.
I love Rick Ross.
Every time he remade it. Every time. It's a fucking crazy. Dude, and there will never be a better feature list either. I mean, he had Bon Iver, John Legend, Pusha T, Rick Ross, Jay-Z, Sci-Hi, Nicki Minaj, fucking Kid Cudi. Elton John was on that son of a bitch.
What song
like
was he on?
Rekawan, Kid Cudi, or
Elton John.
No, Elton John's on All of the Lights at the end part. He's in a lot of the background vocals. You know, turn up the lights in here, babe. That's Elton John at the end.
What?
You're lying. I'm listening to it in my head again. I was like,
That's Elton John.
you're lying.
No, bro. I'm like 97%.
I watched a bunch of
sure
videos
that's
like of like long montages of like that kind of shit, like where they sample old shit and just fuck it up. Because Drake has some
No, like
weird
Elton
ones.
John like recorded those dude. Nothing will.
The Paul McCartney song with him?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Recording that, Paul McCartney's like, so Kanye, we were recording. Kanye looked at Paul and was like, you were done. And Paul was like, what?
That's so fucking
And the song
funny.
was made. And that song was fucking delicious.
I bet Paul was like, well, holy shit, when he's gonna finish it.
Well, like,
All right, so
like, really?
we've been going for about an hour and 10 minutes, so we're gonna wrap it up. But see, what sucks is when we have like certain people on, even like not to be anything to anybody else, but we can go for literally probably 5 hours.
Probably could just talk.
Yeah, we can
Have
talk
a Joe
forever.
Rogan podcast.
Eventually, we
where
probably will
talk
go to
for
like
3.5
2 hours. When we get more time, we'll do like 2 hours.
Yeah.
But and we'll have you on again. We'll like this. Like we could talk for literally almost ever. But and we probably will still devote. But y'all fuckers can't.
Anyway, like Kanye's new album. I hope he doesn't try to make it sound like Jesus, but I hope that it's in a direction where that he's going to be experimental, and that's when he's using that aesthetic. It means that he's not going to go against what all of the music is sounding like.
Right.
He's gonna lock himself away for a little bit. And he's gonna put out a fucking album. That's what I'm hoping for. I could be completely wrong, but as a huge Kanye stan, as my number one artist of all time, like, I mean, like he can do no wrong in my eyes. He's just like Tyler the Creator. I think they're fucking just fantastic.
He's
They're
probably my
geniuses
favorite rapper.
when it comes to just not even rapper, man. His production, his fucking way he puts albums together, and it's just fucking insane, dude. The way he sets trends. I mean, he's been setting trends since fucking 2001.
Yeah.
Insane
and he,
shit.
and he still is.
Still is. Yeah. I mean, fucking
Kids See Ghost production was nuts.
where Kanye goes, music tends to follow.
Dude, Cuddy Montage. You like that song?
Yeah.
That song's
Absolutely.
wild.
Have you heard the new Kanye song?
With Lil Pump.
I like the Little Pump one, but there's it's called hold on.
I know what you're talking about.
It's
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy. I love it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it now.
Oh, dude, I'll play it for you after this.
But so before we wrap this up, when are you gonna go up with the caravan? Why are you?
Am I going up to the caravan?
When are you gonna go do some stand up?
I need to soon.
I do too. I went last.
I've been writing shit, but like I don't know. It's hard for me to just like go up there. Like I know like I tell myself that if I'm gonna tell the jokes that I find funny, and if nobody laughs, then nobody laughs. But
Okay.
like, that's what I tell myself. But then I sit down and I lay and I'm looking at my fucking ceiling, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I kind of hope.
Dude, getting up there is-
somebody laughs.
Getting up there's kind of nuts. Now, even if it's only like 30 or 40 people, but it's still like but it's still like
I want to do something.
you can't
'cause, like,
see anybody.
I got a
you're
lot
like,
of bits, and I just wanna try them out because like I think they're fucking hilarious.
You should do it. I'll go watch, and then I'll go up there now and then. Like Ryan, my mom has a friend from work named Ryan Riker. He goes up. He's pretty funny. Like last week, they had some funny ass like 35-year-old white dude. He was hilarious.
Like I want to practice on like I sit at like I just want to do some random shit like that where it's like
Just trying it out.
just trying it out.
Yeah,
like I want
why
to
not?
make like some like funny videos or something. Like fucking make some
I wanna do
funny
that for
short
sure.
film. Like just do something that'll
We've
be
been
like
talking about doing it. Let's do
I've
it.
been drawing like
Dude,
animations. And
I'd be
shit.
down for it, man.
Shit like that's fun.
Yeah.
I told after this I'll tell you about an idea I told Nick Hayden, or like not an idea like we made, but I'll tell you like this is interesting.
Yeah.
After that. But we should eventually go up to go into the caravan one day. We'll go up there and go
Yeah,
watch. We'll
we'll
just
get
watch.
We'll get it set up.
We'll just watch. We'll just watch and then we can kind of get going. Because I need to write some jokes too, but I've just been so busy.
Yeah, I haven't wrote in a while. I've
Yeah,
really
really.
been workshopping this R. Kelly joke, and I really want it to fucking land.
Dude, do it.
Guy at work. What's his name? Does like the cheesy like dad like cheesy jokes that you like so much.
Like the one dude with the duck jokes.
How does that?
And the horse jokes.
He can do that without about anything. And he'll come up, like we'll be at work, he'll come up with the max, he does this like butters or breadsticks. And he'll say, exactly, I'll look at him, and he'll just say one. Not even say, you want to hear a joke? He goes, I'll just say one. And he says it, and it's like funny, I'm like, dude, you're doing work here.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh,
Forever
I would
entertained.
write that down for telling me.
Entertained forever. Yeah. No. It's just funny that he sticks to one topic, but.
Yeah, that one guy at the caravan that does that's funny as shit. Even though it's like repetitive, it just gets funnier as it goes. But everybody check out the caravan. You need to go there every Wednesday. They have fucking stand up for like local comics at 7:30. Go there and check it out. It's not bad. People there are pretty funny. It's just something. It's only $5. Just go support some people there in your local.
Hey, and before we go, check out my Twitter. I accidentally sometimes just tweet dick pics if you're into that. But no sexual harassment over here. We respect women, but you know, it just happens sometimes. You know, Brett Favre.
We have a ruler, so there's no lying here. We have placed a 14-inch banana next to you. That's not embarrassing. But anyway, that's all we got tonight. We're gonna go to the boat and gamble all our money away. So
Great.
Wish us luck. Everybody have a good one. Have a good rest of your week.
All right.
We'll see you.
That's a wrap. Thanks, guys.